Would I recommend daylight energy as a business? Definitely. Although you try and help the environment, recycling, I was using the same plastic bag over and over again, you think, oh, there's got to be more that I can do. When I started to look at either electric cars or solar power, and actually I ended up getting the car instead, start working from home. I'm using up a lot of resources, and then I thought, wouldn't it be great if I had solar power instead? So I started researching again what the options were and reached out to a couple of companies in the area, and Daylight Energy were the first ones back to me.
How did you find the assessor that came out to see you?
When the assessor came round, it was totally different from my previous experiences. It wasn't about a product, it was about me and what I wanted to get out of the purchase and my consumption and what I wanted to achieve. I just had to wait 2 or 3 days actually until the quote came through, and it was totally itemised. Everything that had been talked about was written down, what it would cost, and I actually ended up contacting them back again and saying, are you sure you've included everything? Because it was totally within my budget. The contact I had with the office, with Julie, was just great, just very friendly, very approachable, no problems at all. When the installation actually started, the scaffolders showed up first on the Thursday. 2 guys who have clearly been doing this for a number of years, just turned up, absolutely got on with it. They didn't need anything from me at all. And then the installers came around on the Friday. So that was about 8 o'clock Friday morning. Nathan and Carlton showed up. Carlton spent all day on the roof. Nathan was down here in the garage putting in the battery and inverter, and they worked really, really hard. It was one of the hottest days of the summer so far, and they consumed a lot of water. Nathan talked me through all the packs, showed me how all the mechanisms worked. I won't pretend I took everything in at all. They told me what to look for and how to know that the system was on, and that there would be a meter that the light was flashing all the time, so as long as everything was flashing I'd be okay. But went to bed that night, came back the next morning to check on everything, and the light wasn't flashing, and that's like panic stations for somebody like me. The same day, Jason came round and had a look at it, and he was able to do a workaround until they got the new switch in, which again took a day or 2 before they could come back and fit that. So it wasn't a major problem at all, and they were really quick to pick up on it and put it right. Got a little bit obsessive to start with, so but I'm really, really pleased now that I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's really good. When initially they were talking about tailoring the system for me and giving me different options, I think definitely the one that I've got is the right choice for me. My meter had only gone up to 35. It was just the tiniest amount, but it had moved up, so I thought, oh yeah, that's good then. I must have been just using solar power all month. I think from start to finish, from the moment that I thought, yes, this is something I want to look into, I was pleasantly surprised, because I really did think it was out of my price bracket. But to go to a company who just wants to deliver what you need rather than what they want to sell gave me a lot more confidence. The whole team knew each other really well. They knew who to contact, they knew who was going to arrive at what time. Would I recommend Daylight Energy as a business? Definitely. I think anybody prudent is going to shop around, but definitely put them on the list to talk to. It's a very personalised service. As I say, they've been doing it for years. They've got different customers for different sizes. That's what I liked the most. It was one moment it was a big company, and the next minute it's a domestic installation. So something for everybody, and it is attainable for anybody, as I've proved.